Whether you're raising a family, advancing a career, building a business on a mission from God, victory lies beyond the barriers. Thinking in itself is a process of revolving information and images in the mind that have been gathered from the outside world. The type of thinking that draws forth seeming miracle manifestations and ideas is generated from the octave above the Earth's atmosphere, from the infinite universe. How do we as mere mortals draw forth the infinite powers of creation? Is it possible that mankind has the ability to bring into existence ideals of perfection that far exceed anything this world has ever seen? We have all heard the saying, what the mind can conceive and believe can be achieved. This statement reflects truth gathered from eons of time and experience. Every great civilization, every individual has demonstrated the ability to create the manifestations that surpass current experiences. This is progress. Progress inherent in the universal plan of creation. Science has always known that the universe expands continuously. Mankind has always experienced the progress of that expansion. Each and every age of the past has contributed its momentum of progress to advance the future. There's a divine plan in action in this universe, and it makes sense to become attuned to its mission. Look at the sun. It pours forth its mighty rays of light and energy upon everyone on earth, ceaselessly. It does not judge. It does not condemn. Such an activity is definitely the power of divine love. The role of the sun has been, and always will be, to pour forth its divine love upon all on earth and throughout creation. Our sun is only one of an infinite number of suns and systems of worlds. This is the infinite power of the universe. In its ever-expanding glory, mankind may be the reaper of its benefits and blessings. We are blessed. Once we come to realize and accept the magnitude of all that creation offers our lives and world, we will reflect the same greatness. It is love in cosmic proportions that sustains this universe. It is love supreme, cosmic Christ love, that is the magnet of attraction that holds together a system of worlds. Love, cosmic Christ love that provides the substance and the energy to manifest perfection, and mankind is the child of its presence. All has a source of life, the infinite life of the universe. With mankind, it takes only the acceptance, a raising of consciousness into the realms of cosmic existence to experience the manifestations of marvels far beyond anything present. These marvels are coming forth. There are individuals who are accepting their dominion over this world. There are those who are striving with fierce determination to understand the truth of cosmic existence, cosmic law, and cosmic Christ love. And everything possible is being done for them by our brothers and sisters who reside in the higher octaves of life. The logic of belief. We have been given the power of choice. With that choice of believing what we will. Since believing is acceptance of a thing, it is important to note that whatever we accept or believe can become reality. It is with this thought that I choose as carefully as possible what I wish to experience in my world. There are principles of logic in accepting a belief as reality. One principle is that whatever you believe may affect you and those around you. Another principle is that believing in something that lowers your standards of living may be destructive to your character and lifestyle. Thirdly, if you choose to believe that the highest ideals of life are attainable and pursue them, you must eventually reach greater heights. being able to choose whatever we want to believe in. I seek to go to the highest possible point. I choose to believe in whatever gives me the greatest benefits, even to the point of what some call impossible. Of course, mankind has proven many times that nothing is impossible. With that in mind, I choose to believe that all mankind are children of the one most high living God. This is a matter of choice. Given free will, it is my choice to believe the best possible conditions for all people on the planet. That is, that all are children of God, with the same abilities and powers of God, only used to a lesser degree. I choose to believe that, being a child of God with free will, we can receive great assistance in reaching the fullness of who we truly are. We are light, we are life, we are love, all of which are attributes of God. Believing in what many people would call extremes, I find comfort, courage, security, and strength ever increasing within me. My experiences have taught me that as long as I accept my God identity, I am bound to attain it fully. Life has never failed to give anyone whatever they sought, if they persist until it is attained. Therefore, as God's love is supreme, my love may be supreme, and so may yours. This is the ideal of life. As God is eternally free, so may we be free. As we gaze into the night sky, we may see thousands of stars, each holding itself in perfect peace and harmony with the rest of the universe. That universe is ever expanding in perfect balance, regardless of the activities of mankind on this earth. There is ever expanding perfection right before our eyes, day after day. That we may experience if we so choose. The limitless activity of ever-expanding perfection, harmony and peace, infinite freedom to create awaits us all. And it is simply a matter of choice. It is simply exercising without limit the free will given to us by our own beloved Father of the universe. Ideal beyond the barriers. Beyond the barriers. What a wonderful ideal life is given to us. Just think, with all the seeming pressures and limitations, one could be raised into a state where they could abide untouched by the stress of daily human experience and conditions. It is quite an honor to have such high ideals of life, and it is a blessing to be willing to express those high ideals so freely. As children, we have all experienced this free expression. On rare occasions, I would hope, there may have been efforts to shut down or restrict that freedom of expression. Nevertheless, children have very high ideals and expectations of life as a natural part of their being. It's no wonder why children display such energy, such happiness, such abilities to bounce back or rise above the barriers and limitations imposed upon them. There's a lesson here, of course. Maintaining the highest ideals and standards of living requires energy, courage, and a joyous heart. Joy, being the motive power of the universe, is that special attribute which draws one up and out of the causes of discord and destruction. Its power to raise one's consciousness and to assist in maintaining high standards is unparalleled. You see, only love for all life can produce such joy. Love and joy mean a happiness supreme. This means a quality of character that attracts as well as raises all good into something that is better. That means a never-ending quest for harmony and happiness, which is perfection. Yes, life is gracious for allowing us such high ideals, and the raising of those ideals may take us beyond anything the world has ever known. Then the perfection of the universe shall expand to greater heights through our efforts, and the angels will sing the song of glory, for the children of God on this earth have returned home. The God ideals of life are the manifestations of our divine heritage and nature. The pursuit of those ideals means for mankind the end of human limiting conditions and the establishment of heaven on earth forever. Speaking from the heart. It isn't often that an individual learns to speak from the heart. Fact is, speaking in general seems to be an impulse rather than a conscious deliberation of truth. This is what is meant when I say speaking from the heart. There is a connection when speaking from the heart that brings into being a delivery of speech, feeling, and experience that goes beyond normal comprehension. This advancement or connection goes deep into the realms of higher consciousness. This expression in speech means a vibration that raises the consciousness of all listeners. This high rate of vibration transcends all opposition, including confusion. It strikes the core or heart of one's being, allowing crystal clear comprehension, plus an inner relationship to form. This is the power of the spoken word, the very heart of inner expression that comes from the sincere quest for immortal purity, eternal truth, and perfection. Speaking from the heart, one goes beyond the expressions of human ideas and desires, stress and limitations. Speaking from the heart, one experiences moments of silence that go deep into the heart scent of creation. There we bring forth a certainty, an authority, a voice of strength, power, and absolute harmony. Speaking from the heart requires an awareness of self and its connection with the infinite. There is also required the understanding and acceptance of all that is greater than thyself, and a determination to draw forth that which exists in the higher realms of activity. In the beginning was the Word that spoke into creation all manifestation. Let there be light, which is the understanding of an infinite universe of ever-expanding perfection, is the fire that all may announce into their worldly experience. It is the call for eternal truth, and with that truth comes the opening of the door to eternal life. You are the heart center of your world. You have the voice and authority to decree what shall be in your life experience. That experience may be of a nature far beyond anything mankind has ever witnessed, should you dare to determine such. As you dare to decree the higher manifestations of perfection, your experiences will become the revealment of the eternal truth. That truth will allow your heart a greater opening until every word will be a breath of dazzling light to all who hear you speak. Experience. It has been said that there is nothing right or wrong, but thinking makes it so. As a student of the light, I've learned never to take sides, but to bless all. This way, an opening is provided that allows good to come forth everywhere. Think for a moment how we can shut out all that is good, beautiful, and perfect just by thinking and feeling discord. Discord is the undesirable feelings of anger, hate, irritation, stress, and dislike. Truly no one desires these feelings because we know the destructive effects they have on us. Discordant feelings are merely a signal to turn to that which is constructive, to turn first to God. It is putting God first that opens the door to all that is good and constructive. Mankind needs to understand that within us is the key to happiness, freedom, peace, and prosperity. It does take understanding. It takes acceptance. It takes a burning desire and determination to stand by what we know in our hearts to be true. The truth that love conquers all. The truth that love is eternal. The truth that the life we use comes from the heart of God. It is my desire and pleasure to express that love from the heart of God. I am determined to expand that love throughout my being and world to honor God. This is the message all need to hear. What can it cost us to strive to express God's love, divine love? What must we lose to stand firm in goodness? Please do not hold on to habits like jealousy, greed, anger, envy, or irritation. Arise into the newness of a world of God, a world of freedom from the outer pressures, from the suggestion of human discord. This is the price of love and harmony. It means giving up the stress, the pressures, the creation of destructive elements in your world. It means entering into your true dominion, master over circumstance. I have learned that we can express whatever good we choose, and no one can do anything about it. As long as you hold on to happiness, happiness is yours. If you choose to feel free, freedom is yours. When you hold on to a feeling, you must experience that feeling. It must manifest in your being and world. If that feeling is joy, then you experience joy, and joy must manifest in your world. If you expressed a feeling of hate or anger, it must be your experience and must manifest itself. The more you hold on to destructive feelings, the more energy you put in to destruction, manifesting in your world. Arise, beloved brothers and sisters. Take your stand. Hold your dominion over the destructive conditions of this, your world. Life will set you free. Light. To desire to hurt another part of life is to serve the hordes of darkness and evil. The greater part of life does not hurt any part of life, and is constantly reaching down to raise our life into greater and greater purity and perfection. The hordes of darkness aim to destroy life, and any action of the outer self that does not raise life is also destroying life. Mankind did not create this earth. The hordes of darkness do not sustain the earth or the life upon it. The sustaining power of this earth is the heart love, the heart power, the heart flame of life that gives and only gives of itself for the expansion of perfection within all life on the earth. This is the love that transcends all human concepts. This is light. Light is the substance of creation. Light is all that is constructive. It is the cosmic Christ power, the cosmic Christ fire, and indestructible purity and peace that is within all life, all substance, all form. Without light, nothing could exist. Light is the essence of all manifestation, and must be expanded without limit to enfold all life in its ever-expanding radiance and perfection. Light is the illumination required by mankind in order to experience the miracle manifestations and eternal freedom intended by the supreme life that placed us on this earth. The supreme life of the universe is constantly pouring itself forth through the physical form to heal, bless, and serve mankind in the expansion of life. It is the expansion of the light within and around the outer self that is the release from the discordant, distressing, limiting conditions of the human. The expansion of light is the fulfillment of the divine plan for all life, and the activity by which any individual may become a blazing sun and a raising presence everywhere they move. Each individual carries light, which is the life that gives each one the ability to think, speak, move about, and to feel. Light is all that is not of the shadows. It is the happiness you seek, the freedom you crave, the perfection that compels you forward into each day seeking greater and greater accomplishments. Light is the activity that never fails to consume the miscreations of the human. This is the scepter of power mankind possesses to bring forth freedom and happiness to all. To my heart's light, all things do bow, and with a conscious determination to seek and use the light, comes the eternal blessings that all may experience. Force of habit. Everything in an individual's life that is undesirable is just a force of habit. Centuries of mankind's misuse of life's energy have accumulated to become the mass consciousness of human desires. Everything an individual experiences that is imperfect, discordant, and destructive results from allowing the repetition of experiences and acceptance of those experiences as a natural part of life. Mankind has accepted the discord of this world. Mankind has given its life to the fears and doubts of good, peace, freedom, and prosperity. Mankind has repeatedly, through the years, directed life's energy into habits that have been proven to bind mankind in pain and misery. This is a force of habit. Is it so easy to say, I'm sick and tired, when you know life goes on regardless of what you feel? Is it so easy to accept limitations when science has proven the infinite potential of the mind as well as the infinite depths of space? Life, ever pouring forth into and through the physical form, is as certain and absolute in its purpose as the air you breathe. Yet mankind so easily passes life off as an imperfect existence. This is a force of habit, a pattern that begins with the smallest flaw, the slightest criticism, the most indiscreet forms of gossip. Is it so easy to deny a child the ability to express perfection when, in its infancy, there are only expressions of freedom, creativity, and divine love? Mankind has become a victim of habits. Habits that have trapped mankind in the senses and have closed the door to the limitless powers of creation. Habit, the established pattern of activity of the outer self, can be removed from the world of the individual, but only through conscious effort and the use of discrimination. Still the mind and feeling, rather than letting them go on aimlessly. Make the conscious effort to raise your consciousness into the higher activities of life. Force the habit of the outer self toward the perfection that life intends for all mankind. With all the power expressed through mankind towards the limitations of the outer world, what do you think would occur if individuals forced themselves to give attention only to the higher activities of life, the invincible, and invisible powers of creation associated with the supreme source of all life.